Okay, Sam, so I don't have a script written or anything, and I'm just kind of talking through this as I'm doing it with you. So if I seem scattered, I apologize. I certainly would do another one before I put this up in the class. So to make a template, I'm working on the PC version of Kompozer here. I can do File, New, and when this pop-up box comes up, I have to choose Blank Template and then Create. The other way to create a template is to click on this little down chevron right next to New, and you choose More Options, and again on this pop-up box you choose a blank template. Now I know that the two last ones I created were templates. So this should be a template. Okay, so now if I were, let's say I was to put in a table, which is I think what you're doing, and let me just kind of, I'm going to kind of put in a general type table, okay? Okay, so let's say I merge the top two cells, and I'm going to merge the bottom, whoops, I'm going to merge the bottom cells. I'm going to move, oh, I have to go in, do this a different way. All right, table cell properties, I'm going to make the cell width 20%. Okay, so I kind of have a little table set up. And then let's say I want to make this an editable region. So from what I read, I believe the best way to do it, insert, templates, insert editable region, and you can't do this part unless you have opened this up as a new template anyway. I think the best way to do it is block of text, not flow of text from what I read. And let's say you want to call, this is where you would put your header, so I would type in header up here and say okay. And then this box, let's say this is my links. So this actually would not be an editable region. So let's say you would have home. This is your club, right? So you would do, maybe you have a page about us. And maybe you have a page called meetings. Let's call it events. And maybe you have a history page. I don't know. History of your club. So we could do that like that, and here's how this works as a template. If I go in, I could make this a link, but in this case I want to type in the name, and I would put in the name of the home would be index.html. And down here I'm just going to say okay. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, so it's not exactly like Dreamweaver, but okay, so now what do I need to do? I need to figure this out. So I would say this is a Alright, I'm going to have to work on the inserting links into the template for you because I'm not getting that to work, but it should. And maybe it's that it's not showing up as one. Let me go over to the source code. Oh, okay, so the link is actually showing here. So I'm going to say that it is working. So what you would do, go ahead and put in this link, and it would be about.html. And events would be events.html. And history would be history.html. The trick to doing it this way, Sam, is you have to remember what you named what you put in for the link name, because that's what you actually have to name the file when you make it. Okay, and this down here, the footer, would also not be an editable region. So on the footer, I'd set it up and I would do something like this. It's going to look very similar to your links on the side, but this is actually good web design that you're getting into here. And again, you would make these words links just like we did these in the same way. So I'm not going to step through all that. But this part right here would also be editable. So again, you do insert, template, insert editable area. And we would call this box content because that's where you would put all the content for your page. And again, you want it to be a block and say, okay. And I don't know why this is coming up with dummy, unless it's because of what I was doing earlier when I was changing it. Okay, so now, File, Save As, and, okay, so I'm going to put Club Page here, because this is the title for the page. Now, I get my file save as, and now it's saving it as an HTML template, which is fine. I'm going to put it in a folder that I set up called template. It's called club, and I'm going to save it. And if I go back into that file just to open it, Sam, whoops. Let me go dig into my documents here for you. Spring 2013 web design. Okay, I didn't make did I make one in here? Okay, I did make a public HTML folder in here. I don't have anything online for yours, but inside of templates now, you can see I have club.mzt and test template.mzt. So anyway, take a look at it, see if doing it this way makes a difference for you. If it doesn't, I would like to meet online with you next week because I kind of need to know as the teacher, is this a Mac issue that I need to be aware of, or is it something else, okay? So let me know. It shouldn't take us, I would say, 20 minutes max, but if I could do it after I got home one afternoon, that would be best for me, okay?